Welcome back to Not the Right, the Face-Eating Leopards edition. Today we're diving into tariffs, those taxes countries put on imports. Ever wonder what actually happens when a government decides to slap a huge tariff on something like a car? Imagine your favorite $20,000 car suddenly facing a 100% tariff. Spoiler alert, it doubles in price and there's more to it than just sticker shock. Let's break down how this impacts prices, consumers, and even a country's economy. So, what's a tariff? It's essentially a tax that a country slaps on goods coming from abroad. Tariffs are meant to make foreign products more expensive, usually to protect local industries, but sometimes they're imposed as part of a trade dispute or even as a way to consolidate control. Either way, tariffs have a ripple effect on prices, choices, and even on political dynamics. Let's walk through a real example. Say you want to buy a $20,000 car from another country, but there's a 100% tariff in place. What does that mean? With a 100% tariff, the government adds an additional 100% of the car's price as tax. That $20,000 car now costs $40,000. This doubling effect is intentional. It's meant to discourage you from buying imports and push you toward domestically made alternatives. But this isn't just about cars. High tariffs can affect all sorts of products, from electronics to basic goods. Let's start with consumers. Suddenly, imported goods, like that new $40,000 car, aren't as appealing. The inflated prices make people reconsider and often choose domestic options. For the average person, that means fewer choices and sometimes higher prices even for local goods. But there's another layer. Sometimes the very people who voted in favor of policies that led to these tariffs, let's call them the face-eating leopards voters, realize they're now the ones paying more, despite having thought the tariffs would only hurt others. Next, think about how this impacts businesses. Car dealerships that rely on imports may see fewer sales or even stop offering certain models as demand plummets. They've invested in inventory, advertising, and partnerships that are now undercut by these high tariffs. As sales slow down, dealerships might cut jobs or reduce hours, meaning those tariffs aimed at helping domestic industries could have unintended economic fallout within the country. Beyond that, high tariffs can strain international relationships. The country that exports those cars might not sit back quietly. They may respond by imposing tariffs on goods they import from the first country, sparking a trade war. These trade wars can spiral fast as both countries retaliate. It's often the consumers and businesses on both sides who face higher prices and reduced access to goods. Sometimes even the face-eating leopards voters find that these policies are hurting them directly, not just the countries they thought would be affected. Now, tariffs aren't always negative. On the upside, they can protect jobs and local industries by making foreign goods more expensive. But the downsides, higher prices, less choice, and strained trade relations often affect everyone, especially when retaliation ramps up. So the very policies that are meant to protect can sometimes backfire, particularly for the people who supported them. The face-eating leopards effect in action. So that's a quick breakdown of what happens when a country puts a 100% tariff on something like a car. Tariffs can be powerful tools for a government, but they're complicated and they don't always work as intended. So, if you voted for the face-eating leopards party, don't act shocked or surprised when the face-eating leopards pay you a visit. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments what other anti-fascist topics you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching. Cheers!